Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. If you don't like the kind of video where my girls ask the scammers the same question multiple times, this one might not be for you. On the other hand, he was great fun, until his true colours started to show, and I have to say, I let Riv at him. I wasn't really feeling it, so I told him exactly what I thought of him. No obscene language involved. If you do like that kind of video, then buckle up and enjoy Patrick Murphy, who sent one of the best videos that I've seen for a long time. AI's getting better, but boy did it make him look surprised, and you'll be surprised too. And so Denise would like to introduce you to Patrick Murphy, a deeply challenged scammer on many levels. Hello, how are you doing today? I'm fine, thanks. Good. Where are you from? I live in Guildford. You? I'm from Houston, Texas. Are you married with kids? I'm a widow with 2 children and 4 grandchildren. What about you? I'm a single dad with 1 son. My wife passed away 3 years ago by a car accident. What do you do for work? I'm retired. I was an accountant and ran my own business with my late husband. We did accounts for individuals and small businesses. What do you do? Not just your job title. What do you actually do, please? Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts because here we go. I'm a marine engineer. I work at the Middle Sea. Oh dear. Are you able to read? If I may ask, are you familiar with Google? Yes. Awesome. Then please read what I said before. What do you do? Not just your job title. What do you actually do, please? I work in the sea, he said, sending a photograph of a man wearing a shirt that said marine engineer. What do you do? Darling contractor, he said. That doesn't tell me what you do, said Denise, replying to the photo. I have no idea what that means. Please explain. Okay. How many times will I have to ask before you realise you have no idea what you're talking about? I'm assuming you're a herring. What? Oh yes, she did say that. I'm assuming you're a herring, because she was thinking of working in the middle of the sea. That's why she said that. What do you mean? He said, in reply to her saying, how many times will she have to ask before he realises he has no idea what he's talking about? I think it was self-explanatory. I've asked you what you do at least 3 times, and so far you haven't managed to tell me. So I assume that means you don't know what you do. Or you could explain what a darling contractor does on a daily basis at work. Provides services to a client for a set daily rate. I'm at my office right now. Final chance to tell me what you do at work. Think very carefully before you answer. Mature man or plainly twaddle-dumped kid with no idea what he's talking about. Choose your answer wisely. What do you mean by that? You did say you can read. Maybe you're just a small kid who can't read properly. Final chance equals last chance equals only one more opportunity. Use it wisely or you'll be blocked. Okay, I understand you. Awesome. Now tell me properly, like a real man, not a stupid kid, what you actually do at work. What did you do yesterday? Paperwork doesn't count. As a marine engineer. And what is a darling contractor? Final chance equals last chance equals only one more opportunity. Think carefully before answering, please. And she added in brackets, very prophetically as it turned out, copying and pasting a job description doesn't count. I'm asking what you personally do at work. I assume you have no idea what you do, she said a bit later when nothing happened. And you're just a kid making up silly stories. Goodbye. Well, he said, here we go. I'm an engineer, and I work in the South Sea as drilling contractor. I work in an oil rig platform, and currently I'm over here in the sea, working, completely assigned tasks and meeting project deadlines. Their day may include tasks like following instructions, using tools, reporting progress, and potentially dealing with project-related issues. I think he'd asked ChatGPT what a daily contractor does. Core responsibilities: task completion. Daily contractors are hired to complete specific tasks or projects, and their primary focus is on completing these tasks efficiently and effectively. Following instructions, they typically receive instructions from a supervisor or project manager and are expected to follow them closely, using tools and equipment. Depending on the job, this could involve using hand tools, power tools, or specialised equipment. Reporting progress. If you want to read it all, just pause the video, and so on, down to landscaping. Mowing lawns, planting trees, trimming hedges, and maintaining outdoor spaces. Cleaning services. cleaning offices, buildings or residential properties, including tasks like vacuuming, dusting and sanitising, etc., etc. And it finished with varied tasks. The tasks they perform can vary greatly, depending on the project and the specific needs of the employer. Clearly you are unable to read, because I said this. Copying and pasting a job description doesn't count. I'm asking what you personally do at your work. To which a man replied, What do you do for work? I asked what you personally do at your own place of work. Learn to blooming read, I already told you. I can call you with video call. I don't show my face to brainlessly adult twaddle dumps, but you're welcome to play your stolen video. My mother's from Portugal. That's why, my dear, he said. An obvious explanation for everything, and obviously huge apologies to all people from Portugal, especially mothers, because apparently you're responsible for everything. That's a totally irrelevant statement. What stolen video? Are you a teacher? We'll find out when you play it. You're going to love it, ladies and gentlemen. I clearly told you what I did the first time you were asked. Are you going to call and tell me what you do at work? Or are you going to continue typing drivel? Are you trying to call me a scammer? Interesting suggestion. Are you one? I know, I'll call you. Bet you're too cowardly to answer. No, I'm not a scammer. So she called him, and he didn't answer. Surprise. I'm at my office. I can't make calls now, my dear. I knew you were too much of a low-life coward to answer. Goodbye. No. Never count to 10 to answer or get blocked. So she tried calling him. He kept cutting the call. She kept trying to call. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Now, tell me what you... hello.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Now, tell me what you really do at work.
You said what? Can you hear you?
You said what? I said, tell me what you really do at work, and you can hear me perfectly well. Now, are you going to tell me what you do at work or not? You're not. Until finally, he called her, played his video. Ladies and gentlemen, do look at the screen if you can. It's a photo that AI has animated. This is your last chance. Well,
Hello, can you hear me?
that's got to be the best ridiculous video I've ever seen.
Hello, Tennessee. Can you hear me right now?
What?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I said I barely text you because I'm running out of some connection. And this is a video to make you believe I'm real. Don't you trust me? Huh?
Just for fun, let's play that last bit again without the sound and enjoy the surprised look that AI managed to put on his face. Stop playing silly games, at least now you know what I mean by a stolen video. That's one of the worst fake videos I've ever seen. No, that's me. Yes, it is, by a long way. I talked to you on the phone. You have to be calm, please. Don't you want to be friends with me? I'm not a scammer. I swear with God Almighty. You have to be one of the thickest, most twaddle-dump fools I've ever encountered. Why are you insulting me? Why are you telling me such obvious lies? If you don't want to be friends with me, that's fine. I don't see any reason why I would want to be friends with such an obvious idiot. Imagine not even knowing what you do at work. I told you. No, you didn't. Tell me what you did at work over the last 3 days. Not a copied and pasted job description. Not what you might do. What you personally did over the last 3 days. But you can't do it. Paperwork and supervising my workers don't count. Assuming you can read well enough to understand that, obviously. I was drilling oil. How were you doing that? I'm not finished with it yet. Keep going then. At the sea here. So what was all that twaddle about mowing lawns and cleaning offices? No, I'm doing some paperwork in my office. I told you paperwork doesn't count. Please explain to me why you said you mow lawns and clean offices. I've been drilling oil for the past 4 days. Please explain to me why you said you mow lawns and clean offices. Are you sure you can read? Yes, I can. Awesome. So please explain to me why you said you mow lawns and clean offices. I'm not to clean offices. Then why did you tell me you do? She said, copying where he'd said. Cleaning services. Cleaning offices, buildings or residential properties. That's why I said I'm arranging the paperwork. Irrelevant answer. And you know what's coming next, ladies and gentlemen. Why are you asking so many questions? It's one question that I keep having to ask you over and over and over and over. Please explain to me why you said you mow lawns and clean offices. Why are you giving so many idiotic answers? I'm getting my retirement paper 7 months from now. Irrelevant answer number 2. Please explain to me why you said you mow lawns and clean offices. 6th time I've asked. Sorry, dear. Irrelevant answer number 3. She repeated herself 7th time and then copied where he'd said. Landscaping, mowing lawns. Are there a lot of lawns in the middle of the sea that need mowing? You can often set your own hours, which can be appealing if you want to balance work with other responsibilities. Irrelevant answer number 4. She repeated herself 8th time. Remember, you're in the middle of the sea, drilling oil. Yes, that's where I leave here in the sea, my dear. Irrelevant answer number 5. Please explain to me why you said you mow lawns and clean offices. 9th time. You aren't leaving, you told me that's where you are. Yes, I clean where I am sleeping here. Irrelevant answer number 6. She repeated herself 10th time. I have something very important to tell you. Irrelevant answer number 7. She repeated herself 11th time. It's obvious you can't read. Indeed, I don't know what else you're thinking about. Irrelevant answer number 8. Please explain to me why you said you mow lawns and clean offices. 12th time. I told you. My mother's from Portugal. Why can't you understand? Same irrelevant answer. She repeated herself 13th time. That doesn't explain why you said you mow lawns and clean offices. Why can't you explain? I don't understand what you're saying. It's a very simple question. You said you mow lawns. You said you clean offices. Why did you say those things, if now say you're drilling oil? You said this is what you do, she said, copying where it said, mowing lawns. Yes, I clean mine most time. And she copied where it said cleaning offices. You said this is what you do. Let's keep that outside. And she then copied where he'd said, I've been drilling oil for the past 4 days. You said that's what you do. I call you on video call already. Only one of those can be true. Which is it? Do you A, clean offices, B, mow lawns, C, drill for oil? The 2, my dear. Which 2? Assuming you have a high enough level of understanding to know the difference between a marine engineer, a gardener and a cleaner, which you might not. I'm marine engineering. So please explain to me why you said you mow lawns and clean offices. 14th time. Assuming you have a high enough level of understanding to know the difference between a marine engineer, a gardener and a cleaner. I'm not doing that. I'm a marine engineer, she repeated herself. 15th time. No, I'm an engineer. Awesome again, so please explain to me why you said you mow lawns and clean offices. 16th time. You said that, she said, copying where he'd said cleaning services and mowing lawns. Please explain why you said it. Bonus extra time. To cut down grass, grain, etc. with a scythe or a machine. To cut grass, grain, etc. from. To mow the lawn. Totally irrelevant nonsense answer. Please explain, you know that one. 17th time. I realise you're totally unable to read. You can do this through anything from basic mowing and nutrient management to pest and weed control. These activities can be beneficial both for residential and commercial properties. Another irrelevant answer. You're totally illiterate, aren't you? Please explain to me why you said you mow lawns and clean offices. 18th time. That's what I do when I go back to the state. So when I asked what you did at work last week, that was a complete fabricated lie. You have to ask me your next question 18 times. It has to be the same question 18 times. While I give you nonsense irrelevant answers. Should be fun. Sorry, my dear, can you do me a favour? You have to ask me 18 times. My cat came from Devon. My connection is finished. I can't talk to you here at the ship unit. I renew it. I don't know if you can help me renew it for just $50 Apple card, please. It has to be the same question 18 times. Let's keep that inside. I know, it's just random. I was copying him. Can't you help me get the $50 now so I can renew my network connection? My goodness, there's an ant on the fence post. A confused scammer said question marks. To cut down grass, grain, etc. with a scythe or a machine to cut grass, grain, etc. from to mow the lawn, she said, copying what he'd said. Can't you go get the card now? $50, Apple Card? It has to be the same question 18 times. Well, I give you unrelated nonsense answers. I told you I was sorry. That's what I'll do when I get back, she said, quoting him. If it finishes, I'll not be able to have connections to talk to you, please. If it starts, I'll not be able to have supper at the right time, please. You say you can read. Do you know how to count? Please, just $50. I didn't want to lose connections with you if it finishes. Does that mean you don't know how to count? Didn't they teach you numbers at school? I can count. Can you count as high as 18? I'm 69 years old. Irrelevant answer. Can you count up to 18? You can use your fingers if it helps. I'm saying I'm 69 years old. Irrelevant answer. So I assume you don't know how to count up to 18. I can help you. Can you count up to 10? Yes. Awesome. So ask a question 10 times, then ask it another 8 times. 10 plus 8 equals 18. Yes, he said. So pick a question. I'll help by counting for you to make it easier. 20 plus 8, he randomly interjected, equals 28. That's true. 250 plus 11 equals 261. Please, can't you go and get the card now? My network connection is almost finished. Is that your chosen question? Yes, Apple Card for $50. OK, you have to ask it 18 times while I give you nonsense answers. That isn't a question, she said in reply to him saying Apple Card for $50. It's a statement of fact. I'm telling you to go and get the card now so that I can renew my connection is almost finished. If it finishes, I'll not be able to find you again, please. You have to choose one question and ask the same question 18 times. We know you struggle to count to 18, so we'll start with 10 and then add 8. Start by deciding which question you want to ask. Will you be able to get the $50 today? Is that the question you're going to ask 18 times? Yes! OK, so that was once. I'll just give you unrelated nonsense answers each time, but I'll count for you. Will you get the card today? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Doing well, that's twice. Turnips are well known for growing. Will you help me to get it? That isn't the same question, so it doesn't count. It has to be the same question. Do you know what the same means? I do wonder if you really can read. When today are you going to get the card for $50? That also isn't the same question. So you don't read well enough to know what the same means, do you? We'll have to keep going back to the beginning until you decide on which question you want to ask. If you don't understand the same, try this. 1. Choose a question. 2. Wait for me to give you a silly unrelated answer. 3. Copy the question you just asked. 4. Paste that question again. Wait for me to give you a silly unrelated reply. Repeat from 3. I understand. I doubt it. Will you get the card today? OK, that's step 1. My silly unrelated answer is that carrots are widely used in casseroles. Now you have to copy that question you asked and then paste it. Will you get the card today? You're right. Well done, that's twice. Happen chance is a good word. I'm always right. No! Will you get the card today? That's 3 times. I've been cleaning sinks for many years. Will you get the card today? That's where I live here in the land, she said, quoting him 4 times. Will you get the card today? Painting, in its essence, is the practice of applying paint or other media to a surface, creating a visual representation of ideas, emotions or observations. I asked AI for that one. 5 times. Will you get the card today? It encompasses both the process of applying the paint, using brushes, knives, sponges, etc., and the resulting artwork itself. 6 times. Will you get the card today? I did. I don't know what else you're thinking about, she said, copying him again. 7 times. The bits in quotes are where I'm quoting your own silly answers. Will you get the card today? Let's keep that outside, copying him. 8 times. Will you get the card today? Congratulations. You're halfway through. 9 times. Will you get the card today? When life gives you lemons, buy a lime for extra flavour. 10 times. Will you get the card today? Ancient Egyptians lived mostly in Egypt. 11 times. Will you get the card today? I'm a retired accountant. 12 times. You know what comes next. Why are you asking so many questions? 13 times. I have something very important to keep to myself. 14 times. What do you get if you cross a sheep with a dog? 15 times. Will you get the card today? Underwater motorbikes are the way forward. 16 times. Unless you forget, and put them in reverse gear 17 times. Will you get the card today? Congratulations. That was 18 times. You win tonight's star prize. To which the man replied, thank you so much. You're welcome. Can you go get the card now? And he sent her a fake screenshot that said, Dear value subscriber, we want to inform you that your Google card subscription has been exhausted and you won't be able to browse or text. You have $3 US dollars remaining out of $500 US dollars in your Google Store connection. I have no idea what that has to do with Apple or his internet. Here you are, instant service. I just happen to have one in my drawer, said Denise, because on my laptop I have a collection of fake gift cards that my viewer Hadley has made for me. Hadley is a dab hand with Photoshop. And so Denise sent in the first one, and if you're looking at the screen, you'll see that the code says, you are a scamming Mugu. Okay, hold a minute, please. It's not working. Invalid card. Oh dear, it wouldn't, would it? Your screenshots say you need a Google card. I'd sent him a fake Apple card. Don't you know the difference between Apple and Google? Yes, but the card's invalid. It won't be in the Google store. They don't accept Apple cards. Can I let you know how this works? If you kept it so long, it might be expired. A few videos ago, and I'll leave the link in the description box, I explained what scammers do with all those cards that they steal from their victims. He was trying to redeem it through an online site. And in reply to him saying, can I let you know how this worked? Denise said, let me guess, you go to a dodgy site that isn't the Google store. So can you please rush down and get me a new one right now so I don't get to lose access or connection, because I definitely don't want to lose you. Oh, okay. Rushes at highest speed and gets a Steam card instead. I'm sure they work as well as Apple cards in the Google store of life, she said, sending him one with the code, little beggar boy. How much is this? I've no idea. I keep them in a drawer. Do you still have more? Loads, yes. Send me all. I'm waiting, if you insist. So she sent him one with my catchphrase on, you brain-dead idiot. She sent him a Ticketmaster one with no code. She sent him a Primark card. I don't know if Primark cards work in the Google store. Is that all? Of course not. Loads more where that came from. She sent him an Amazon one, which I think Hadley said had a Google code on it. Not being greedy, she said, in reply to him saying, is that all? Well, no, sweetie. If you fancy a movie, she sent him an Odeon Cinema one. She sent him another Amazon one, saying you're a scamming Mugu. I think that's enough. What card is this? He asked, in reply to the Odeon one. Don't you know Odeon Cinemas? You haven't lived. Or you could have my old credit card. I think there's a couple of £1,000 left on it, she said, sending a screenshot of an old credit card. I don't remember who sent me that. Hadley said it wasn't her. And if you're looking at the date on it, it expired in 24. How much? He asked. I just told you. I knew you couldn't read. Do you use WhatsApp? No. What about Telegram? No. Send the back, he said, in reply to the credit card. Why? To which his mate replied, Hi. Well, hello there. Send me your number. 679, said Denise. Or it might be 36. I can never remember. What's about your email? Nothing's about my email. How much Amazon is this? He said in reply to the Amazon one. I have no idea. How long did you get them? They're about 10 centimetres. Should I have got longer ones? The cards are invalid. Is there no receipt? I have loads of receipts, but they're all under the patio. Oh, I see. It'll be hard for you to find it out, right? I knew you would. But I definitely don't want you to stress much. So can you at least run down and get a new one? Yes. My son used very strong concrete. In reply to him saying it would be hard for her to find them under the patio. How kind of you. In reply to him saying he didn't want her to stress. For £200? Singles? I'll run to the folder and see what else I can find. Not sure if I have any £200 ones left. Let me look. It's your lucky day, she said, sending him a John Lewis one. My favourite of all the Apple gift cards, which says shove it up your arse. Another Apple gift card, saying no Nara for your ogre. I have to go and phone my son. Can you try to get the Apple card right away? €200. We've changed currency. So she sent him another one, saying dickhead scammer. It's not working too, my dear. Oh no, you really aren't having much luck, are you? Can't you go and get new ones? For £200? No, we're on dollars. Can't you go and get new ones for $200 now? I think I've spent enough, don't you? But you know it's not my fault, love, because the card has been with you for so long, and you know they get expired. Would you believe it? I just found 2 more, she said, sending one that said, "You've been had, loser," and one that says, "See you in Lagos, hustler. So please go get me a new good Apple gift card. I've just sent you 2. And after this, I lost count of which ones I'd already sent him and which I hadn't, so she sent him one that said, "Little beggar boy, all of this card looks fake. You think? I want you to please go get a single apple. Or £200. Yes, please. Let's make it a single apple," she said, sending him a photograph of an apple. Fake cards! Can't you go and get a new one once? So she found another one that says, "You've been had, loser. Can't you go and get a new one? Just do listen to me. This are editing cards. Oh, you think you have the right to give me orders? I have to go. The Martians just landed and I have to make them something to eat." "What do you mean, honey? When are you going to get them card? Can you get one online right now? Or when you're going out? I'm about losing all my applications and co. When you get this, then you can snap together with the new receipt showing the date you purchased it. You there?" "Somehow. I think they'll keep going," she said, of his applications about to be lost. "Where are you now, sweetie?" "Under the molehill in the pantry. Where are you now?" "I thought you were on your way. Go get a new card right at the moment, 'cause all of those cards didn't went through, none. Where are you now? Do I have to ask again?" We go again. "You know I'm an independent contractor. I deal with the supplies of oil facilities for drilling oil and also for the installation of every underground materials." "I don't know that. I thought you mowed lawns. And that doesn't tell me where you are now. Oh dear. You don't even know where you are. How sad," she said. 5 minutes later, when nothing happened. "Hi! The network. Connections. Is that a place?" "No, it's my network connection I use here at the ship." Remember, he's on an oil rig. "Where are you now, baby?" "Waiting for you to tell me where you are. 4th time I've asked. We're playing the same game again." "Nothing." Irrelevant answer. "We've done for today." "Where are you now?" 5th time. "I'm at my office now." On a Sunday evening. "Where are you now?" "You haven't told me where you are in the world. I haven't moved since you last asked me." "Just some paperworks." "Where are you in the world?" 1st time. "I'm at my bedroom here in the ship." "Only brain-dead scammers do paperwork. The rest of the world uses computers. Where are you in the world now?" "I'm in Istanbul, Turkey. For a year contract, which I've been for 11 months, remaining a month, then I'll be all back to the state." "So you've stopped drilling for oil and boarding a ship. When did that happen?" "I'm in the ship. Got a little room here for sleep and resting, done with work for this day." "So saying you were drilling for oil was a lie. Awesome, so you can connect to the ship's Wi-Fi. Problem solved." "No, we don't have Wi-Fi here at the ship. That's why I have to renew it. I don't want to lose connections with you." "Are you going to get it now?" "Get Apple Card for 200. He's abandoned currencies because he's lost the plot. "Your connection's been holding up. I suggest you get off the ship and find a shop in Istanbul." "I can't get off the ship. It's very dangerous." "Don't be ridiculous. It's Istanbul. It's the Middle Sea. We only use the helicopter." "No, Istanbul's a big city. Then get on a helicopter. This is Istanbul. It's definitely a large city," she said, sending a screenshot from Google Maps. "To get out of the ship, it's going to cost much money, and I don't have access to money now until I get back to the state." "Oh, how sad. Please just send £200. So she resent one of the ones she'd sent before. "You're going to send the recipe to me." "This one is more appropriate," she said, resending the brain-dead moron one. "I have a good recipe for apple crumble," in reply to him saying, "You're going to send the recipe to me." "No, baby, this card is expired. Go and get a new one." So she screenshotted a recipe for apple crumble and sent it to him. She resent a couple of the cards that she'd already sent. "It's you's card, baby, can't you understand me? You really are having the worst luck today. Go and get a new card at the store. I'm waiting." "Go and get on a helicopter. I'm waiting. You're a very rude, bullying man. Didn't Mummy teach you proper manners?" "The card isn't working. You've sent it to someone else." "WTF did you mean?" "Honey, it all says Diddy's invalid and fake card." "I think it was self-explanatory." In reply to "WTF did you mean?" "Did your mummy and daddy not teach you proper manners when talking to an older lady? You really are having the most rotten luck ever. I guess it isn't your lucky day." "WTF? Why hurting me with your words? He said, and called her.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I don't really know why you are playing games with me.
Oh, yeah, dear.
Why are you playing games with me?
Oh, well, I wonder... What do you think?
Those cards you sent me are not original.
Oh, no, oh dear. I'm hurt and offended that you would think that.
That card was so old, so it got expired and used. Maybe you have already sent some to someone.
Yeah, well, I might have done, yeah. I mean, I knew you couldn't read, but you have just proved it.
I understand. I've been trying to get in it, but it's not working. Keep telling me you have sent someone before and some are invalid.
Yeah, like I said, I knew you couldn't read.
You said what?
I said I knew you could not read.
What do you mean?
Well, reading is what people do when they see lots of letters on a page and their brain makes them into words. That's called reading. Most children learn it in school. You know, they learn it when they're about 5 or 6. But clearly you struggled with reading.
I just want to know, are you going to be able to get these cards now?
Well, I'll see if you can work that out for yourself.
You said what?
I said I'll see if you can work that out for yourself, probably shortly after you've learnt to read. What one will come first?
I definitely can't work this out because I'm right here in the middle of the ocean dealing crude oil and gas with that.
Oh, really? Well, what are you on now? Are you on an oil rig now? Did you get off your ship?
All I want is for you to get this card so we can continue our conversation and so I can be able to drop my retirement letter that I have been writing right now on it. I just want to be with you, baby. You don't have to take away our plans and our goals with that.
Yeah, we don't have any plans and goals. My plan and my goal is to get you to tell me whether you're on an oil rig.
You said what?
Yeah, exactly. My plan and my goal is to get you to tell me if you are on an oil rig because you are drilling for oil.
Yeah, exactly. You are correct.
Yeah. So telling me you were on a ship was a big fat porky pie lie, really, wasn't it?
I was on the ship. Drilling crude oil and gas.
Shut up. Shut up.
To me.
No, I can't listen to you. I've had enough of you.
Drilling, and this ship is where my bedroom is. Okay?
So
Stop getting yourself confused on it.
Yeah. So telling me you were on an oil rig was the lie, was it? It's you that's confused. It's an oil rig. Oh my God.
I get back to the ship.
Yeah. Do you know the difference? Do you know Oh, shut up.
It's different. They can't get to put it drilling machines in the ship, okay?
Do you know the difference? Right, serious question. Do you know the difference between an oil rig and a ship?
There's definitely no difference. A oil rig is where the workers go into when it's time to work, drill up ship and drill up things. I go back to the ship for relaxation. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
I'm dying. It's very sad.
I definitely don't have much data. I just want you, please understand me. I will never let you down.
Oh, no, I understand you. So telling me you're in Istanbul was the lie then, was it?
I can hear you clearly.
Yeah, you can hear me. Telling me that you were in Istanbul was the lie. Istanbul is a big city. You told me you're in Istanbul. So that was the lie, wasn't it?
Only I was in the middle of ocean, not the city, not the land.
No. So telling me that you were in Istanbul was a lie.
Why do you say so?
Because you're not in Istanbul. So telling me that you are was a lie.
I am. Okay?
What are you? Okay, are you right? Are you in Istanbul, which is a big city, on land, or are you on a ship at sea?
I'm on a ship in Istanbul on an ocean, honey.
Right, so you're not in Istanbul. Istanbul, I sent you a map. Istanbul is a big city on land.
Yeah, that's not a city. I'm not on
yes,
land.
it is a city.
I'm on the sea.
Right, so you're not
on the ocean, sweetheart.
Right, so you're not in
Not
Istanbul.
land.
Istanbul is a city. I'm sure you know what a city is. A city is lots of buildings on land. Land, not sea.
I never said I'm in Istanbul living there, sweetheart.
Yes, you did.
Okay?
Yes.
I went there for
you
a
did.
walk. Okay?
Yes, you told me you were in Istanbul.
I am in the middle of ocean. Honey.
Right, so telling me
making this complicated for
So
us,
telling
honey.
me you were in Istanbul was a lie.
How the fuck is a lie?
Well, you're not in Istanbul. So either you're in Istanbul, which is a city, a big city on land, a city with buildings on dry land. You can go out in the street and walk around because Istanbul is a city on land, or you're at sea in the middle of the ocean, nowhere near land, and therefore nowhere near Istanbul. Make up your mind which it is. It's your last chance. Are you A, in Istanbul, on land, in a city, or B, at sea? One is true, one is not. You don't know which is true and which is not. No, I didn't think you did. Are you too stupid to know the difference?
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
Right. Shut up. Last chance to answer my question. Think very, very carefully. Are you A, on land in Istanbul, a big city on land? A photograph of you tells me nothing. Are you A, in Istanbul on land, or B, on a ship at sea? One is true, one is a lie. Which is which?
Yeah, baby, can you listen to me now?
No, you're going to answer my question. Are you A, in Istanbul, a city on land, or B, on a ship at sea?
I'm not on the land.
Right,
so cities.
So telling me you're in Istanbul was a lie.
Only I'm on Istanbul, on the ocean in Istanbul, sweetheart.
No.
You're making this complicated.
No.
Go on your Google, sweetheart.
Istanbul.
Shut
up. Shut up. There is shut up. Shut
what?
up.
I hate it when you tell me I'm lying to you.
Shut up.
What the fuck is wrong,
up.
honey?
Shut
What the fuck is
up.
wrong?
Shut
Don't view my photo again to you.
Shut up. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Istanbul.
Really?
Istanbul is a city. A big city.
Yeah.
It's a city. It's built
Yeah.
on land.
So
land.
can you listen to
Istanbul
me?
is a city.
Since it's a city, are you trying to tell me that there's not an ocean there?
I'm trying
You should share up right now and answer my question. Is there not an ocean in Istanbul?
No, there's
Tell me
not.
that.
No, there's not.
Tell me that.
I just told
Then
you twice.
You don't really know what you are saying.
No.
Go on your Google right now
Yeah.
and get back to me.
I can
Also, get to Get to look at the photo I just sent
If you shout at me,
Talk it, baby. I tell you to the one I love. Talk it.
do you know what the sea by the shore of Istanbul is called? You really are an extremely ignorant, vile-tempered young man. Isn't there an ocean, high sea there? He said, sending her a similar screenshot from Google Maps. Circling Istanbul, which of course does have the sea both north and south of it. Use your goggle, as you call it, and look. I get pissed off when you do not love and trust in me. Yes, and that's not called the Istanbul Sea, is it? Honey, you definitely should know what I'm trying to let you understand. Istanbul is a city. Then you should know I was talking about the ocean. You're a vile-tempered, bullying scumbag. Close to it. OMG, calling me all this. Denise is about to let rip. Yes, her account is still there, but if you're looking at the screen, you'll see it's because I typed a lot of it into Word and screenshotted it. Then you should know what the ocean is called, since you've been on it for 11 months. There's more where that came from, in reply to him saying, OMG, calling me all this. Definitely, babe, I'm a travel. How do you expect to know and remember them all seas? Yes, in reply to her saying that he'd been on it for 11 months. That's why I told you. High sea. You've been there for 11 months, you brain-dead idiot. Right here in Istanbul. No, you aren't anywhere near Istanbul, you're on the high sea. You have to be the thickest, dimmest, most idiotic, stupid, brain-dead Mugo I've ever spoken to. And you have an evil, vile temper. But your audience will enjoy your bullying, angry outburst. You'll be the star of the show. I just hope you don't have kids, because I feel sorry for any kid that has such a vile bully as the father. I told you I'm at the ship. You're a despicable excuse for a human. In the harbour in Istanbul. Get your fat, lazy arse off the ship and go into town. But you're too much of a, and I screenshotted the wrong thing, thickest, dimmest, most idiotic, stupid, brain-dead Mugo I've ever spoken to. Now toddle off like the baby you are. Maybe Mummy will give you a warm bottle and change your nappy. Why are you playing games with me? You have to be the vilest, most ghastly bully it's ever been my misfortune to encounter. It's a shame Mummy didn't whack you on the backside and teach you some decent behaviour. Now go away and annoy someone else, or grow up and learn to behave like a proper man. You're confusing me. I told you I'm at the ship. Poor baby's easily confused. Which bit confuses you? Being a vile bully? No, I'm not. ROFL, obviously you are. You just called me, remember? You're angry, vile, rude, you have zero manners. You're making me angry. You're a despicable excuse for a human. You're just totally disgusting. I explained everything to you. You're still getting angry. And then I started typing it into Word. You're a vile, disgusting, evil, degraded, ghastly Mugo. Even Lagos will be ashamed of your despicable temper and your pathetic, childish, moronic outburst. You're a disgrace to Nigeria, a disgrace to your family, and you'll end up in prison, or worse. You're one of the most disgusting excuses for human it's ever been my misfortune to talk to. You're vile, evil, disgusting, filthy-tempered. You're also one of the thickest, dimmest, most unbelievably stupid and moronic dimwits it's ever been my misfortune to talk to. So I wonder you can even put your pants on the right way round without Mummy's help. There's thick, dim, stupid and ignorant, and there's you, a whole new level of moronic. You must be the biggest, most ridiculed Mugo in Nigeria. I'm sure even your scamming mates think you're an embarrassment. Now toddle off like a good little boy and go and see if Mummy's cooked your supper for you. To which our man replied, F off. My pleasure, said Denise, and then he blocked her. So that was the end of Patrick Murphy and his outbursts. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you did, you know what to do. Please like it, please share it, please comment down below, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again in another video.